So Bud Light, ladies and gentlemen, have become the talk of the town, and for all the wrong reasons. They really haven't done themselves any favors as of late, have they? As we all know, they decided to shock the world by partnering with none other than Dylan Mulvaney, not only to celebrate his day 365 of girlhood with a very special can, which also shows everybody how they feel about women, but also they paid him to promote a competition that was all to do with March Madness, where his audience had the chance to win $15,000. And all of that, let's be honest, is just one big massive slap in the face to their target audience. But we've established by now, these companies do not care about their target audience. They do not care about their core audience. All they care about is being progressive and pushing a political agenda. It is everywhere. Now, I do believe Bud Light have actually responded to all of this controversy a few days ago, I believe it was. Interestingly, they have been silent all over social media since the sponsorship went down, but a spokesperson has come out and said, look guys, we are doubling down on this decision. Bud Light says pact with trans activist Dylan Mulvaney helps authentically connect with audiences. Anheuser-Busch works with hundreds of influencers across our brands as many ways to authentically connect with audiences across various demographics. From time to time, we produce unique commemorative cans for fans and for brand influencers like Dylan Mulvaney. This commemorative can was a gift to celebrate a personal milestone and is not for sale to the general public, an Anheuser-Busch spokesperson told Fox News. Now, I don't really know what audiences they think they're authentically connecting with, because there hasn't been a positive response to this. If this was such a great idea, there wouldn't be so much controversy surrounding it. So I can kind of smell the from a mile away. I mean, if this was such a great move, you wouldn't see Bud Light drinkers posting these sort of videos all over social media.
I don't think words are really necessary about what's happening right now. But for Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light, all Bud products, you know me, you know how many of these get refilled in my fridge every week. But today, they go down the drain, and the Coors will be my choice. Hope you're proud, Bud Light.
Yeah.
Hope it pays off for you in the long run. But when you go woke, go broke.
Yes.
Cheers to
yes. When you go woke, you go broke. It's a good one, babe.
you.
What a shame. What a shame.
You know, I actually find it quite hilarious, and in my opinion, they obviously deserve it. And you're seeing more of these videos surface on social media. You're seeing tweets, Instagram posts every single day with people showing their frustration towards this. I don't even think Bud Light themselves were expecting this sort of response. Obviously, they knew there was going to be controversy. They're not that stupid, but I don't think they could have anticipated this in the boardroom when they were coming up with this lovely campaign. They probably thought people would get mad and then it will pass over, but this has gone way beyond anything they could have imagined. And we're starting to slowly learn who is behind Bud Light going down this very inclusive route. Bud Light's marketing VP says she was inspired to update fratty, out-of-touch branding with inclusivity. I love that buzzword so much, I really do. Bud Light's vice president of marketing discussed in a recent interview how she was inspired to update the fratty and out-of-touch humor of the beer company with inclusivity. Alissa Heinerscheid, I believe her name is, sorry if I butchered that, did an interview with the podcast Make Yourself at Home on March 30th, where she discussed her work in transforming the Bud Light brand. I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light, and it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time, and if we don't attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there is no future for Bud Light, Heinerscheid said. Well, it seems in your efforts, in your attempts to try and bring a younger audience to your brand, you have alienated just about every other customer. I mean, it's a great marketing technique. It really is. Everybody could learn from this, and it is really inspiring to see all the people in these positions doing their job very well. However, here's a clip going viral right now of the Bud Light VP talking about Bud Light's future on the Make Yourself at Home podcast. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. Take a look.
I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light, and it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like, we need to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And what I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men.
Mm-hmm.
And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had another approach.
So, I mean, what she's essentially saying here is, look, guys, in a very inclusive, stunning, brave way, by the way, what they're trying to say is we want to get rid of the old and bring in the new. Now, every company has to adapt and evolve. You have to change the way you approach things. You can't keep doing the same things you've done all the time. Otherwise, it will get stale. And especially in this fast-moving world, you will get left behind. However, there is a way to bring in a younger, newer audience without alienating your existing customers. But what you have done by trying to bring in the new, which, by the way, I don't even think Dylan Mulvaney's fans are going to be the biggest beer drinkers, so it just doesn't make any sense. But you've gone down the political route and you have kicked the demographic, the target audience that has built your brand to the curb. And what companies like Bud Light and Nike are learning is people don't want this. People don't need this. They want to get rid of the political stuff, just sell the product and have no agenda behind it. Especially, again, when on the surface, it just doesn't make any sense. However, in this video so far, and this is where it gets really interesting, we've already discussed the online reaction by existing Bud Light customers. But let's just see how this great marketing technique has gone down in actual stores. What is the reaction? What is happening? Take a look.
I work for an affiliate company. I am a merchandiser, and the sole product of the company I work for is Anheuser-Busch products. So with all this canceling going on, I've never seen such little sales in this past few days on these products. And it's sad because when people don't buy this beer, I don't make money and I can't feed my family. So it's kind of heartbreaking, I guess, that Anheuser-Busch did what they did. They don't know their clientele. So it's kind of heartbreaking. Thanks, Anheuser-Busch. I may not be able to feed my family coming up here soon.
Now, I don't think I'm going to be the only one to say this, right? After watching and hearing that, that's actually quite sad to see. This is a direct result of what happens when a company, an organization goes so far with being inclusive, you affect people's livelihoods. The even sadder thing is, they don't care. Do you think that Bud Light VP gives a Obviously not, right? If they cared so much, they would come out on social media and say something, but no, they're still radio silent. And I think going forward, this should be a clear indication to all of these companies that want to go against their core audience by being political and progressive, or even in Nike's case, when they want to go against reality and do the whole Dylan Mulvaney sports bra situation, that this is now going to be the reaction of the people, right? They're tired of this. And over time, it will be down to these companies to show everyone whether they actually have a spine or they're going to continue on promoting delusion. Don't even know why I said that, if I'm going to be honest, because we all know which option it's gonna be. But if you have enjoyed today's video nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, then please for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Make sure to always have a great day and stay safe. I'm out. Peace.